What's up, guys? My name is Panzanite, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. In the last episode, we had taken on Briag and finished off Radiant Garden, obtaining the Shotlock Dark Volley, and also increasing our deck capacity by 1. Let's learn a little bit more about the Keyblade in and of itself, and also kind of more so what kind of happened with Briag and Xehanort. And we can also see that they're working together. But today we'll be heading into Disney Town, and this is the location where the passport that Ventus gave us was pretty much telling us about. We can go in here anytime we want, more or less.
Huh? Unversed.
I wish I remember those names, but I can't remember those names. They're all the same enemy, but
I'll take you on.
Look out! But we also get almost run over. We'll see this Pluto and Minnie Mouse as well as Chip and Dale. They're Disney people like characters that is pretty well known, actually. Probably not so much as Goofy, Donald, and Mickey, but definitely well known, I would say.
And thanks for piping up back there. I mean it. The name's Terra.
It's nice to meet you, Terra. What are you, nuts? Running out onto the course like that? Yeah, that's against the rules. I'm sure you had your reasons, but I can't say that I approve either.
Well, rules don't apply when you're up against the Unversed.
Rules don't apply? You sound just like Pete. Look, it's Captain Dark.
Disguised in shadows, the rogue racer reigns. I am Captain Dark. And you must be the chump who made me miss a new track record. Hold on. How's come I don't know you? Somebody bringing in a ringer?
Oh, I'm not even a racer.
Must be downright temptatious to try and stop a primo racer like me from getting the record, but we all gotta play by the rules, rookie.
Now, just a second. You're the no-good cheater who's always breaking the rules.
Well, I can't say racing interests me, but I need to defeat the Unversed. Tell me what I've got to do.
Are you talking about all those carts that look like scary, ugly monsters? Well, we've only ever seen the monsters on the track. That's it! Terra, you just need to enter the races. And while you're at it, take that Captain Dark down a notch or two. He's always breaking the rules and causing trouble.
I have to become a racer?
Now, I'm sure I don't have to tell you.
I know. I'll play by the rules.
Yay! Terra's gonna be a new racer! Just come talk to me whenever you're ready. I'll get you signed up and everything.
And now that introduction out of the way, we are now in Disney Town. And we can technically start racing right now. However, once we finish a race, it is pretty much over. You're pretty much done with the world. That's all you have to do. So I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'm actually going to head out of the little area that we're in right now. And it's actually a section all on its own. I'm going to head around and explore Disney Town. Because there are Unversed actually around here. Contrary to what Minnie said. You can see there are bruisers, bloods, and blue sea salt around. Nothing really new. The only thing that would change is their actual stats. Also, we see that Gold Rush will still go into effect even if the enemy stops. I believe this is one particular area that I've noticed sometimes. I don't know if it's because of my level in the other game. Like, whenever I'm like really high level or something. But to me, it seems that there are times when you get no prizes here. Except maybe a HP orb or a dealing orb. Just one orb from an enemy.
Fire!
I'm not sure what causes that. If you guys know, you could definitely let me know. Payback Fang, that's a new command that we have. Use pivax to counterattack after an enemy attack sends you flying. You can press the circle button to recover and strike back. And if we go into our command deck, we can go into our action commands, and that is actually the final new command slot that will be taken. There is other commands that we can put on. These are not really that, well, it is helpful to an extent, and I really should not have said final command because we still have one more for these. Whatever you put down here, they'll link together because slide and arrow slide will basically be the same thing. There are other kinds of blocks that you have, and there's another jump that you can have. However, the Payback Fang, Counter Hammer are the same. But anyway, Payback Fang, if you get knocked back and you get flying to a point where you cannot recover pretty much on your own, you can use the circle button and you'll attack, and it does quite a bit of damage. However, we see we can go through this way. Oh wait, I guess we can go through this way. And then we could yet. But as there are racing here, there are also two other attractions here. And this is what some of this is, Fruit Scatter. I am not going to show this off because the way Disney Town works, throughout each of the 3 minigames will be shown off by a different character, because each one is specified to that character and more or less in the sense that they have to complete that specific minigame. So for Terra, you have to do Rumble Racing, and it's just one race. However, there are some commands that you can get, or some items you can get from completing the other minigames. You go to this big chest to get the map first. I'm more will go over to Fruit Snack, and there's also one other game over here. But I want to go over those two in the other characters' files. The question, so if you want to go and get something for Terra, there is a shotlight that you can get from Fruit Scatter. It's called Chaos Snake. It's basically, ooh, confetti. That's a new command. It will basically, it is a flame salvo that does, I think, just neutral damage. Nothing, I think it's actually labeled other. And any attack that hits the enemy will confuse them. But, actually, this is where the prize pod items are supposed to be located, and this way you can kind of use them. However, I'm actually going to dedicate a video to it. I'll have dedicated an episode to it next episode, specifically, just because it's kind of an extra thing. It's not really required. Shepherds around here as well. Also, the confetti command that we got, it is a new type of command that we have not seen yet. It is labeled under friendship, and that's where other commands go, and also where commands that would, in the original Kingdom Hearts, you could, you could play multiplayer with someone nearby. Fire! With this Vile File, they will kill enemies and poison them. Just so long! Surprise one. Anyway. One thing. Fire! Magic please. Yeah, for like the other command, the friendship commands, they could have benefits not only to you but to other people that you played with or play with. You get Thunder. So I believe confetti I don't think some of them don't actually tell you what they do. So basically, scatter confetti, you might just be glad you did. Most of those will say you might just be glad you did. I believe confetti will actually either guarantees that you have a critical hit on your next hit, or it will make it so that it's more likely to be a critical hit. I'm going to go and click Thunder. Thunder Surge. Also for surprise. Focus your power and attack and then unleash a jumping attack. Press the button shown and you will earn prizes. This is one of 2 commands that actually will depend on if you actually hit them or not, hit the command or not. If you hit the command, you will do an attack, and you'll hit an enemy, and if you do hit the enemy, you will get money. You'll get more money than you would from Gold Rush. However, if you miss the command or you hit the wrong, for one reason or another way that you hit the wrong button or you just miss the timing of it, you are stunned. So you will reach an easy target until you hit it. Also, this chest, I haven't really paid attention to what the side was. I'm assuming that the Mickey Mouse symbols are kind of a giveaway. But you hit the treasure chest. There is a spider chest here. Thunder! Nothing too bad. Just a lot of money. Ooh, and Panacea. Here we have another Thunder command, I believe. Yep. They give you 2 Thunder commands because for this mechanism, you have to attack it with electrical attacks. Thunder Surge count as well as Thunder. It is somewhat difficult to do it right now. If you have more than, I would say, 3 commands, it might be extremely easy. I'm actually going to try it with 3 just to see if I can actually do it with 3. If I can't, then I'll come back here later because there is a certain command style that we can get later that helps us tremendously be able to do this. I'm just going to wait until Thunder Surge goes up all the way. Or at least part of the way up, and I'll switch over to Thunder. Surge, Thunder. And you see the gauge up there goes down. Ooh, we can do it. There we go. Once we are able to put the gauge up all the way, we start powering all the gears and the hands around here. And it stays powered, so don't worry about having to come back and repowering it later. So first we can jump up here on this Mickey little simple thing, and we get 2 treasure chests over here. An Absolute Zero, which is a new shot lock which deals ice type damage, which has a very low lock on, I believe. But I think it's somewhat powerful. I think it's kind of like Sonic Shadow, except it does ice type damage. You also had Mega Potion from that, which is pretty much a better potion, to put it bluntly. Once you get sticker down there, however, I'm going to hold off for a moment, so I don't have to come back up here because it can take a little bit. This is actually also a little tricky. These hands come up and you have to kind of hurry and try to reach all the way to the end. I'm going to air slide. And we have some enemies over here that we can battle. Open this. Next up, we can get an action recipe. In this chest, we can get a Chaos Crystal. They are both new commands for us. Or one new command. The other one is a recipe. It's pretty much anything that would make something like an air slide, or a jump, or another block, or something like that. That was pretty much what it would be showing you, the action recipe. The Chaos Crystal is an interesting crystal that is unique in the sense that it is one of only 2 crystals that will provide a random ability. So in other words, you have no idea what you would get, no matter what the recipe you make it from. So you could get something like a fire and a fire, and you can get an attack haste from that. It is interesting in that sense, where you don't know what you're gonna get. I believe there's only one more crystal we haven't. No, it has to be one of the more crystals that we haven't seen yet. I feel like I haven't seen all the crystals yet. No, we can get. I'm gonna get that sticker. See, this is kind of a problem. It's just that this takes a while to get up and down. There we go, got Pete sticker. And this is what Chip and Dale was talking about. One called him Pete, and one called him Captain Dark. And pretty much Captain Dark is Pete, more or less. He's pretty much just in disguise, and we'll kind of get into why he's dressed like that in a later date. Or I guess at a later point. I don't know if it'll be this episode or not. We can jump over this hand, and we can go over this way to these bigger gears. You see, these other pistons are just kind of pushing back and forth. They will push you off if you're not careful. Grab this chest and we get another Panacea. We can go this way. This is actually one of my favorite areas in the game. It's frustrating in a way, but it can be very fun. Oops. Oh, sometimes that happens where if you use a command in this area that requires a little bit of effort, I guess, to put into it, sometimes it'll charge a little bit when it really shouldn't. Take that! Again. We still haven't really got any new D-Links recently. I believe Terra has the least amount of D-Links between 3 characters. Maybe because of specific ones that I'm not gonna actually say because it's technically a spoiler for both Aqua and for their scenarios. Come on, I really do want.
Fire! Freeze! Thunder!
As I said before, the second emblem is hard to get. First emblem. And it's purposely like that so you won't. I guess so you don't actually.
Take that!
get
Thunder!
the level 2 ones
Fire!
very quickly. Which makes sense. Is that emblem? Yes, it is. And now we upgrade Aqua. Her portrait changes and also gain auto life. Auto life acts as if you get knocked out, you will get revived with some HP. However, your dealing will be cut. Along with that, we also get Mind Square, another Blizzard command. And what did I say actually? I was going to turn that off just so we have any more dealing gauge. And now we can play pinball. We use R1 and L1 to control the flippers, and our goal here is to hit any of the balls that have a crown symbol. We get knocked around, and any of these balls that we hit will give us money. It's kind of like pinball. Like we get the money is pretty much our points. Sometimes it's easier to just start over instead of going on the rotating ball sometimes. But if you air slide, you see me do a couple times, you don't get hit up. We also get zero gravity. That's basically zero gravity, but a powered up form. Okay, another one. And there is a fourth one, of those crown balls up here somewhere. I think maybe they're bumpers. Maybe it's supposed to be bumpers. I really don't know. This is I won't say a good way to get money. Like you can see we already got like quite a bit of money. It's not a major good way to get money, but it's good to get like it might be good to get an extra just few money. And you also see the way you hit the bumpers themselves determine where you get flown off to. We also see that the portrait is shaking red, like it would be at first taking damage. However, you don't take any damage from this. There we go. Oh, come on. Getting up to a certain point is extremely difficult. There we go. Get up here. If you go up here, there's a hidden chest that would be hard to see. Sometimes you get a chaos crystal from that. And we can go out here, however, I need to go up further to get the last crown symbol bumper. And it's extremely difficult sometimes to maneuver your character around. There we go. Yes, nice and easy. Also hit the last one. No, there's no sound or anything for it, I guess. Go over here first. There is a church chest that we can get. Going up here, we get Aerial Slam, which is a really good physical command. I'm going to place that instead of one of the Thunder commands. Press triangle at the right time to knock enemies into the air and then smack them right back down. It's a really good one. It will cause damage on the first hit, on the second hit when you launch them, or the first hit when you launch them back up. The second hit will launch them up again, even further, and then the final hit will knock them back down, and the damage that they hit on the ground also causes them damage. But from hitting all four of those crown symbol bumpers, we can go over here and we see that the area where the lasers were around are now gone, and the four lights around here are turned on. We go into this treasure chest and we get break time. This is a friendship command, and what it basically does is for a set period, Terra Ventus and Aqua will do something that they enjoy doing, and there will be commands that will come up. I believe it's the X button. You hit it at the right time and you will heal HP for that character. It's really nice if you want to heal damage outside of combat, but I would not recommend it inside of combat. Just over here, gives us a slot edge, an edge command where you have 3 inputs for a triangle button, and if you hit them, you'll pretty much use slots, and what you get, what you get depends on what comes out. Because let's say there are 3 cherries, I believe gives you cherries. There's a 7 is bells. 3 bells will give you money. 3 cherries will give you HP orbs, and 3 sevens will give you both HP and money orbs. I believe, guess not, maybe it's not this area. So there are times where I mix up the prize spot areas for the characters because they all kind of intersect in somewhat of a way. Some are the same, some are different. That sticker over there, we cannot get that right now. Yeah, we don't, because our slide's not strong. Air slide's not strong enough to get over there. However, if you had 2 or 3 slides, you can get over there just fine. So open this chest up, and we get an abounding crystal. I don't know if that's new or not, actually. So I believe what we can do right now, I believe
Thunder!
we are more or less done searching the area for chests and such. Let's not here. Oops.
Fire!
Sometimes it locks onto the environment. Because the environment will give off different orbs. Sometimes they'll give money, sometimes they'll give D-Link orbs, sometimes they'll give HP orbs. However, only one kind of orb will come out at a time. So keep that in mind.
So long! Fire!
Kill these blue sea salt. Unlike other areas, Disney Town does not have a boss per se. So we're gonna head into the raceway because I don't believe there's anything else we can do for this moment. Ready to try some rumble racing? Bring it on! This is the first minigame that we'll be tackling overall. Is Rumble Racing. It's pretty much just a racing game where you can fight and defend yourself from other people. Battle your rivals in a race for first place. Accelerate with the X button and brake with the circle button, which I use sometimes, but not a lot. Make sharper turns by changing directions while you brake. That's when I use brake a lot. Then hitting the gas again. Use the ramps and dash rings to jump and find shortcuts. If you see this marker and have a rival in your sight, press circle to attack, and you can block with the triangle button. You can see that there is a little kind of preview of the course. It kind of shows you around. You can see the jump pad, and you see there's a ring. The ring will give you more speed. There's tornadoes over there, which we can, if you run into a tornado, you'll get hit and stunned. Your blocking will not help. I just want to see if this finishes. There we go. Be first across the finish line, and if we hit... Nope, I didn't get it. If you hit the X button at the right time, you can have a speed boost. And you see you can make really good turns with the circle button. Where is the button that makes me... Because it makes... Nope. There we go. If you hit the arm button, you can zoom out a little bit. I enjoy having it zoomed out, personally. This helps me see what's around me. There we go. If you run on the side, you'll slow down. And you can use circle button to attack, and you don't have to be locked on. It just helps you zone into that to one character, to one rival. There you go. And they can also hit you, by the way, if you haven't been able to tell. That's what the barrier is there for. And because this is the very first race track, because there are other race tracks. No, I'm not. Because there are other race tracks. This is the easiest one. It just goes in the loop. It's not difficult. But I feel like there's a rubber banding effect that happens with some of the characters. That, or we're not as fast as I think we are. Because it's easier for them to catch up to us than it is for us to catch up to them. Like, if you are behind, you pretty much have to take shortcuts or hope that they get hit by something or someone up ahead in order to actually catch up to them. Anyway, hit by a trap, which is nothing that we can do. It's only the enemies can do. They will lay out traps. At least only for the unversed, I believe. And if you get, and you saw that there was a black smoke trap over there, back ways. If you get hit by that, you get blinded in the race. I know it's annoying, actually. I tried to avoid it as best as I can. I don't usually get hit by it. Let's use the L1 button to look behind you. Like most racing games, there is a look behind button. But overall, it's not that bad. It's really not. I didn't point this out, but as you can tell, Terra's Keyblade glider is a different color than what it normally is. For the Rumble Racing, you will have a different color Keyblade glider that kind of more or less represents the character that you're playing as. As you can see, the Keyblade glider is more of a red and orangey and much more brighter than it was before. But at the end of every race, you can kind of see where everyone's standing at in terms of time. You can kind of see it was, I think, 5 seconds ahead. No, 7 seconds ahead. 7 seconds ahead. Math. But yeah, you can tell that it's not that difficult. You unlock Rumble Racing and the Mirage Arena. Now, if we go to the Mirage Arena, we can tackle Rumble Racing, which is why I was holding off Mirage Arena for a little bit. I'm going to be tackling the Rumble Racing portion of Mirage Arena with Terra. We also obtained a High Potion. If you win a race of any race, you will gain an item. It's mostly like a potion or something. Nothing major.
Oh, my cart must have sprung a spring. You yahoos just wait. Next time I'll clobber all of you.
Yippee! I hope he's gone for good. Nobody's gonna vote for a weasel like you, Pete.
Pete? Vote? What are you talking about?
Chip means the Million Dreams Award. It's a very popular part of our Dream Festival. Everyone in town votes for who we think is the most exemplary citizen. And since everybody knows how much of a troublemaker Pete is, he probably figured wearing a disguise was the only way he'd get any votes. No votes, no prize. Yeah, the prize is all he really wants anyway. He doesn't care about being a good citizen. Oh, I think that's very sad. The award is supposed to help us appreciate how much we all look out for each other every day. Well, one thing I know for sure, I'm voting for Terra. Your racing really saved the day against those monster carts. Hip hip hooray for Terra!
Well, I got something out of it too. I learned that you don't always have to bend the rules to reach your goals.
Oh.
All this time, I've been staring into the darkness. But that doesn't mean I have to jump in.
And then he's gonna stare off. The interesting thing to note that Minnie is actually a queen of Disneytown. It's never stated in Terra's story, but she is called Queen Minnie. That's that's formally what she is known as. But, as I said, there is no boss of Disneytown, so you're done with Disneytown already once you complete Rumble Racing. And for beating Disneytown, we unlock the command board for Disneytown. The Dream Festival has a wealth of wonderful attractions, including some you may not have tried yet. Come back and visit soon. That's saying that there are the two other minigames that we have not played there yet. You can play them, however, let's see if I can remember this. The other one is a musical beating game. It pretty much is you match the beat and you make ice cream from that. And if you have a certain score, you'll get prizes. You get a blizzard from one. You eventually get a command style from another, which is I think it's frozen. Actually, no. You get a crystal from one. You get chaos crystal from one. Never mind. And then you get a certain command from one of them. It's like a blizzard or something. It's something like really decent. It's not bad. And it's pretty much just spin-offs of other. There's a couple of Kingdom Hearts games. There's one that's specifically for this game, I think, maybe. And then there is one that is pretty much a really, really known song. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna let you guys be in suspense for that for a little bit. And the other one is the fruit thing that we saw. I don't remember what it's called. Fruit something. It's not something that I play a lot. It's kind of annoying. It's pretty much volleyball with fruit. Plus you they're different with a twist kind of thing. It's volleyball with fruit with a twist. The biggest thing, once you beat the final opponent, because there are multiple opponents, you'll get the Chaos Tank Shotlock, as I mentioned before, but you can also get other commands from doing that. However, this is the end of this episode. In the next episode, I will be heading back into Disneytown, and I will not only be taking on the prize pod stuff, all prize pod ingredients and such. I will also be taking on Rumble Racing again, and I'll be completing Rumble Racing for Terra and Disneytown because you can get something if you beat all the Rumble Racing tracks. And if we have time, I'll be heading over to the Mirage Arena as well. So for right now, the story's going to be put on hold for a little bit. Not for long, just a little bit. But until then, we pretty much took care of Disneytown. Nothing too much about that. But until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you guys then.